Hola Capricorns, welcome to your weekly reading for the period of June 8th to June 13th. I'm sorry it's late. I got caught up in quite a few things, but I'm trying to get these out to you as best as I can. If this does resonate, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM and we can make that happen. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns for the period of June 8th to June 15th? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine through your messages? Any messages you have will be greatly appreciated, and we thank you for Capricorns for this period of time. What do you see? What do they need to know? Capricorns, what do you see? What do they need to know? Okay, we had a couple of cards pop out here. All right, so Capricorns, I'm getting a feeling that you have a connection of some sort, of somebody who just runs into your life randomly. They're all not pomp and circumstance, but they're all fire and passion and all about it until they're not. So I feel as though between this and the moon card, okay, so let me start with this. So they're all about it. So they could be, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's have an adventure. When they're really about it, they're really excited about it, and they kind of take your hand and like, oh, let's go do this, yeah. Sometimes it can be, hey, let's go have sex. So this can be a booty call, one night stand sort of deal, and wanting to do that. And then with the moon card in the upright, I see them receding back into the shadows, leaving you really kind of confused. So I mean, the moon card is a card of Pisces, if that resonates, but I feel as though, like I said, they're all about it until they aren't. So this could be an on-off kind of connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I am leaning towards that. They're all about it, and then they pull a disappearing act, and then you're really confused, and you're kind of using your intuition and everything else to kind of figure them out and what's going on, because you don't understand like what just happened. But this could also be a friendship. This could also be a colleague, anyone that you have kind of a connection for. This could be a family member or something like that. And it's just that kind of on and off energy that I feel is kind of going on here. But let me pull cards on the rest. Let's see if the story that comes out is relevant. Okay. So what are the general energies you see for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. And make sure you click on the video link below for your Vimeo reading, which will have specifically your love, your health, your career, and your finances. 3 of Swords in the upright in the challenge position. Check out my playlist in there, 2021 Sun Moon Predictions. 2022s will be coming out midsummer. What is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? 9 of Cups is in the reverse for advice. And how will Capricorns be moving forward? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Let's get you the rest of your readings after I read on those first 2 cards. So what's going on with the Knight of Swords? Someone's coming in and telling you something. The Knight of Swords usually rushes in, drops some kind of truth on you, and you're either shocked, you weren't expecting it, it takes you aback a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's totally truthful. It's something that you needed to know in order for things to move forward, and usually they move forward very quickly after you kind of hear this truth. There just isn't a lot of sugarcoating with it. The delivery is very forthright, it's very upfront, and like I said, I don't think that you were necessarily expecting it. But as I said, things will move forward. Now, in the challenge position, we have the 3 of Swords in the upright, which leads me to believe whatever this truth is did not sit well with you. The 3 of Swords is the card of pain, loss, heartache, separation, divorce, literally having your heart ripped out or your heart stabbed, so to speak, or feeling your heart being pierced, like, that feeling. So that's the challenge. Whatever this is really, really upsetting to you. I don't think the other person was thinking of you because the advice position, we have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So that's really a person that's all about themselves and their agenda. It's in the advice position because they want you to realize that. This person always puts themselves first. They usually sideline other people. It's all about their things, their you know, what they kind of have lined up. Everything else, they're always in the limelight. Everything and everybody else is standing in the shadows while they kind of do what they want to do. So they do want to let you know that this person is very much of an egoist, and you're probably better off without them. I had that in the Sagittarius reading, like better off without somebody. As you move forward, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. So as you move forward from this week, you might make the determination that this person is no bueno, so to speak, because I see things, your fortune kind of turning around. So I feel as though is when you know, eliminate this person, stop talking to them, disconnect from them, put distance between yourself and them, is when things are going to significantly improve and get better. In fact, you're going to say to yourself, wow, I can't believe how fortuitous things are now that that person has exited my life, or I have asked them to leave my life, or I've just ghosted them. I'm not talking to them at all. Don't be surprised if somebody else kind of pops up to distract you, because the Wheel of Fortune can be somebody from your past popping up and, you know, it being a pleasant distraction just when you need it, a little bit of divine timing, and you kind of say to yourself, wow, how lucky am I that this person dropped into my life at this time. So why are these clarifiers here for Capricorn? Who are these people? What are these energies? Additional messages. Why are these cards before me for Capricorn for the period of June 8th to the 13th, starting with the Knight of Swords in the upright? Why is the Knight of Swords here in the upright for Capricorns? Queen of Pentacles in the reversed. Okay, so I mean, I'm getting from that, whoever's coming in and telling you stuff, they're either saying that they're never going to change, or the person that you're connected to is never going to change. And again, the person is very much about themselves. I mean, and their things. The Queen of Pentacles is very much about that. She works. She's a workaholic. She works to a fault, so she can make as much money as she can. And when she does have that money, she holds on to it for dear life. She's very greedy, and she just wants more money. So I feel that this person is not emotionally available. They don't have emotions, period, to kind of give to you. And somebody is kind of bringing this to your attention. They're saying, hey, you know, see this for what it is. You're always going to be second to this person. And that's what the connection is always going to be. And they might be telling you themselves and say, hey, you know, I always put my things first. I mean, if you want to be along for the ride, that's fine. If not, then maybe you want to, you know, there's the door. Maybe you want to find something better to do. Because it isn't far off for them to actually be very forthright and be telling you. You just don't want it. You weren't expecting to hear it the way they kind of laid it on you. Why is the Three of Swords here in the upright for Capricorns? Who's this person? What's this energy? Yeah, so after this kind of goes down, we have the Star card, which is the card of Aquarius. So you really, on top of the pain and the misery and all that other stuff, you just don't feel like you kind of want to move on, or kind of, you're going to be very depressed. You're going to be very sad. You're going to be losing hope and faith and everything. So be careful not to let that snowball into a larger problem. You might have thought that this person was your soulmate in some regard, and now that's not the case, and that really kind of hits you hard in your heart. So, I mean, it is going to be a rough week, I'm not going to lie, but hold on, why is this Nine of Cups here in reverse? Yeah, this person isn't. They're letting you know that this person, you're far better than this person. This person has really poor qualities and treats people poorly. Now we have the King of Swords in reverse, which is somebody who mind games, somebody who, you know, uses a mental power and manipulation to kind of get what they want, or get other people to do their bidding, or convince people of things. And I mean, they're just telling you this isn't really a good person for you to be associated with. Don't try to fix them. Don't try to change them. Sometimes you guys have a habit of doing that, saying, well, oh, here's a lost puppy who has all these problems. Let me, you know, help them. Let me fix them. Let me make them better. The earth signs for me, actually just the Virgos and the Capricorns. I don't get it so much from the Tauruses, but you do have a tendency to take on projects rather than have partners, so just be careful of that. Why is it? Because this person is way more than a project. There's no... They are who they are, and they're going to stay who they are. And again, it doesn't have to be in regards to a romantic relationship. I mean, again, it could be family, friend, colleague, boss. I mean, anybody that, you know, fits this bill that you've been connecting to, and they just keep on being a jerk, basically. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright? Who is this person? What's this energy for Capricorns as they move out? Yeah, totally new direction. So with Ace of Swords, as you move on from this week, what's going to bring about this good fortune is realizing that this path is not for you. And you really are going to have like a breakthrough, like this huge light bulb moment where everything's just going to fall into place and you're going to be like, oh my God, I totally know the direction I should go in. It should be forward in this direction, away from this person. Again, put as much distance between yourself and them as possible and move forward in your own truth, in your own power. And in doing that, you're actually going to feel very triumphant in doing that. And things will just get clearer and clearer, and you will have a better plan as you move forward. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM, and we can certainly set that up. Make sure you click on the Vimeo link below, which will have your love, your career, your finances, and your health in there. Check out my playlist in there, 2021 Sun Moon Predictions. 2022s are coming out midsummer. Also in there, what is your ideal career based on your midheaven? What is your compatibility with your partner's sun sign? Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, or donate. Otherwise, I